What's up, everyone? Hello, my angels! I need to work on how I address people as well as a sign off, but anyway, here's another speed paint video. I decided to draw this little chibi version of my OC from Attack on Titan because of how Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2 is coming out. Well, at the time I'm recording this in just a few days. Oh my goodness! I've been reading the manga and I am just excited. So, yeah, that's why I'm drawing this. In fact, short little mini story before I tell you my actual story for this video is, well, while I was watching the last episode of the last part of season 3, I was actually on my way back to the rental house I was staying at when I was in California from the beach when I watched it on Hulu. I don't care if I'm using my data. I want to watch it, man. So I was watching it in the car, and when I found out it was the end for now, I was devastated. I'm all like, well, I'm on vacation too? You gotta be kidding me. I was all like, no. And as I having this moment, all of my family members are all like, they're all like, she's reacting again. What's going on in the world of anime this time? Like, they really matter. They wouldn't even bother asking. In fact, they don't think they did. Anyway. So that pretty much ruined my vacation. It was on my first day of vacation, too. Yeah, I just couldn't help but be a little depressed for a little bit afterwards, but I managed to pick myself back up when I went to Disneyland. Okay, so back to my story. So, this story is about a friend that is, well, he was obsessed with Attack on Titan, and this story took place before I even was interested in Attack on Titan. This was when I chose to stay away from anything that was MA because I'm a good girl and I don't want to watch such stuff. Now I can't, and now when I think about that, I can't help but go, oh, bull crap, just watch it anyway. It's good! So, I believe this happened between my freshman and sophomore year. It's pretty hilarious. So, in my freshman year, I met this guy. For the sake of the story and the fact that he's an Attack on Titan fan, let's just call him Levi. I can't think of anyone else, okay? Sue me. So, I met Levi when I was in a science class. In my science class, we were paired up together, and he had a very interesting taste of anime. And because his taste was not necessarily the kind I liked, when he said he liked Attack on Titan, I was all like, okay. It pretty much made me even more unsure about Attack on Titan at the time than I already was. I mean, when I was a freshman in high school, it was getting pretty big because it was just getting dubbed into English. Well, it was being dubbed in English at the time, so it was pretty popular. My non-anime friends were talking about it, and because, again, like I said, I did not like watching MA stuff at the time. I wasn't even allowed to watch that, so because of that, I had no idea what people were talking about when they were talking about it. So, yeah, things got awkward, and what I ended up doing, we ended up becoming friends, like love-hate relationship of friends type of thing. Like, he'd annoy me, but I'd still consider him a friend. But whenever he would annoy me so much, or if I felt like he was insulting my taste in anime, I'd give him a Maka chop. Yes, I actually Maka chopped him to the point where during my sophomore year, I Maka chopped him once, and my teacher, this was the second time I had this teacher, and he understood our relationship, but he still was all like, Heather, stop hitting Levi with a book, please, we're trying to learn. And people are all like, does it hurt? And he goes, yes. So for all of you wondering what's effective, do the maka chop. It's very effective. It hurts apparently from his point of view. But then again, I was hitting him with a hardcover book, so and the reason why I did a maka chop was because he was aware of Soul Eater, and I thought, yeah, I can't help but feel like we're just like Soul and Maka in a way. Kinda, I don't know. So what really started this story though, the cringiness and what got me confused was when he asked me when my birthday was. I of course told him, and on my birthday he got me a present, and I liked that. And I don't remember what he got me, but then on Christmas he got me another gift, and I was all like, okay, cool, thanks. And the gift he got me this time on Christmas was a little stuffed polar bear with lotions like that. And I was all like confused. I was like, okay, I like it, thanks. I couldn't help but be all like, why is he giving me this stuff? And a few of my friends are all like, isn't that the type of stuff a guy would give to his girlfriend? But what was the real kicker was Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, I actually got a few gifts from friends. I actually got a little cat plushie with a crescent moon sewn onto its forehead for it to look like Luna from Sailor Moon. I got that from my friend Usagi. Wait, was that what? No, this was another friend, but for the sake of it, let's just call her Usagi. Okay, so when Levi gave me a gift, I wasn't thinking anything of it. I thought it was him giving me a friendship gift in a way. And I actually could have used it because at the time I had a cold. I actually told this story in another speed paint video, so about this Valentine's Day. So he actually gave me some expensive chocolates. Well, they weren't really that expensive, but they were a little pricey than they needed to be, like $3 chocolates, I don't know. And a necklace. The necklace was of a fish skeleton. I liked it because I like creepy things, but I still couldn't help but think, red alert, something's going on here. So I tell my family and my friends the stuff he's been giving me, and they're all like, oh, he so likes you. And I'm all like, what? So then I waited for him to ask me out because I wasn't allowed to. If that was the case, I had told him in my freshman year I wasn't allowed to date until I was 16. I don't know when it came up, but still. So when I turned 16, I was waiting for him to ask me out, and he never did. In fact, no one did, so I couldn't help but wonder, wait, if these people are saying that he likes me, shouldn't he be asking me out the very second I'm allowed to date? So after a while, I decided to come up to him and ask, hey, so these gifts, why did you give them to me? I mean, I asked, do you like me? And he's all like, there was silence for a moment when I asked if he liked me. And then he went, I'm gay. It was insanely awkward. It was just, oh my goodness. That's when I went, but the gifts. And he's like, I got those for you because we're friends. And that's when it got even more awkward, and we were silent for a good few minutes, and then I was all like, dude, those kinds of gifts you gave me are why'd you give those gifts to me? It's like, well, you're a girl, I figured you like that kind of stuff. And I had to explain to him that the kind of gifts he were giving me were the gifts that a guy would give to his girlfriend, as in someone he's dating, not a girl that he is friends with, because these kind of gifts are a kind of romantic type of thing. He was all like, "Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I did not realize this." And he's all like, "Well, if that's the case, what do I get you?" And I tell him, "Whatever you think I'd want." Like, I like blank anime, so get me something related to that, okay? But please don't get me jewelry and candy and flowers and stuff like that, okay? So, yeah, for all of you gay guys out there wondering what to get your friends that are female, do not get them that stuff. It will send them mixed signals. Just ask them what they want. Just get them whatever you'd get a normal friend, okay? Oh, I have a feeling he Googled what to get a girl on. I have a feeling the reason why he got that stuff was because he Googled what to get for a girl and just. We actually ended up becoming better friends after that. I stopped market shopping him, and I even got into Tokyo Ghoul, and I showed him a picture I was working at the time of one of my Tokyo Ghoul OCs, and I actually regret still to this day that I wasn't interested in Attack on Titan back in the day, because we could have talked about a lot of Attack on Titan stuff. I mean, he had a freaking Attack on Titan jacket. I wonder if he still has it. But anyway, just it was just man. So okay, it was a funny experience. So, but still though, it did not really bother me. Sure, it was awkward at the moment when he told me he was gay, but it did not bother me. So at least I'm open-minded that there's other people with sexualities. So to all you girls who are wondering why aren't guys asking you out, ask yourself how many straight guys or guys that are attracted to you are in your school, because nowadays you can't really tell. And sometimes the guy will even wonder, what's your sexuality? Why am I even talking about this? Oh man, I should stop talking. Okay, so that's my story of the time I thought a guy was crushing on me, but turns out he was gay. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment. Oh, and if you guys have seen Attack on Titan, tell me your opinions on it. Who's your favorite character? Mine's Armin, and so yeah, we can all love Attack on Titan together. Yay! Have a good day. Goodbye, my angels.